Welcome to the video. The lack of understanding, the lack of education, the confusion in a Babylon. 1,500 videos. Still people asking me, why can we not eat grains? Why can we not eat meat? People, when you food cannot eat in a natural state, it isn't food. Grains are birth foods because you cannot eat grains in a natural state. Some grains you can sprout, but they are less acidic by sprouting, but does it mean they are not harmful? Yes, they are harmful, because when you have lentils damage, deteriorate, because they are still having toxins and still having acidity after sprouting. So it can cause gas in the farting a lot. It can cause thyroid damage, hair loss. So these foods are not optimal foods because they are high in protein, and high in protein means high acidic. And when you still don't know in 2026 that human origin is frugivore, that human has no teeth to kill an animal in nature, that humans have no short and wide gut to let the toxic meat go through very fast. We have a very long intestine, very long, and all what is animal protein becomes acidic in there, and all what is too dry for the elimination, 75% water, builds up biofilm and mucoid plaque. And can we eat a fish in his natural state without spices? If you need to put condiments and spices on it, then it's not natural food anymore. Then something is wrong. That food has a lack of water, that food becomes acidic after cooking. That food is not human food. And you need to understand the connection when you build mucoid plaque and your blood becomes acidic, that it is the connection to disease, but disease always comes later. If I eat now lentil sprouts, I'm not going to be sick tomorrow or next week. No, that takes time, people, if I continue eating that. So you cannot eat a deer and get sick tomorrow, no, that will take time. But people don't make the connection. They think it's natural to get diseases. The, the biggest reason of diseases is dehydration, because all these foods that are not fruit, they dehydrate, and you have no water or you have no drinks available that hydrate you. If I drink this, I will not hydrate. It will flush out my system, but it will go through, but it can even not get out the mucoid plaque when I do not fully rest. So water is actually doing nothing, is going through because of the lack of hydrogen. And if I put a lemon in there, yes, then the lemon has more hydrogens, then it will become absorbable. But then I am snacking. So snacking is speeding up the metabolism, is a shorter life. So better to eat 2 big meals in a day or 1 big meal in a day, and then you don't snack. Because this is all misinformation. This is thinking about filling the pocket by selling snacks. And you don't want to eat your food in a natural state, then don't eat it, because that's going to give problems. If I need to eat my fruit with spices on, then for sure it's a fruit vegetable, because the fruit vegetables have no sugar. And this here requires glucose, fructose, sucrose. So when I go to these vegetables, they are more starchy, so they are not alkaline in the body. The starch becomes acidic. So these fruit vegetables have no taste, cucumbers and zucchini. And if you don't put a lot of spices on there, your food is not tasty and you are not satisfied. So it's not food, it's a human creation. That is deforestation, causes deforestation. Meat is highly causing deforestation. Grains are highly causing deforestation. They are bird foods and they are lion foods. And if you still don't believe, then you're gonna pay the price later on. So if you have meat which has eggs in there that form worms and parasites in your body, which has doo-doo in there, I don't think that's human food. Sea life is not food. We are fishing the seas empty and we are depleting the sea of fish. So that's not human food, because that's gonna become acidic and build up mucoid plaque, build up biofilm and dehydrate us, because we cannot eat it in a natural state. When we put spices on there, the spices are dehydrating us.